Hey there, fellow Americans. Breaking news that's sending shockwaves across the nation. President Donald Trump has just made a groundbreaking announcement that could put $1,000 directly in your pocket. This isn't just another political promise. This is real, and it's happening right now. But before we dive deep into this game-changing development, if you're concerned about your financial future and want to stay updated on the latest relief programs, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. You won't want to miss any updates that could literally put money in your bank account. Now you might be wondering, how is this even possible? Didn't we just go through several rounds of stimulus checks? Well, here's where things get interesting. Trump's latest move comes as a direct response to the mounting economic pressures facing everyday Americans. With inflation still impacting families across the country and gas prices continuing to fluctuate, this relief package couldn't come at a better time. But there's more to this story than what's making headlines. Let's break down exactly what this means for you and your family. The proposed $1,000 relief checks are part of a broader economic strategy that Trump has been developing with his team of economic advisors. Unlike previous stimulus programs, this one comes with a unique twist. It's specifically targeted at working-class Americans who've been hit hardest by recent economic challenges. But here's the burning question: who exactly qualifies for these checks, and when can you expect to see the money in your account? According to the latest information from reliable sources close to Trump's team, the qualification criteria are surprisingly straightforward. If you're a single filer earning less than $75,000 annually, or a joint filer making under $150,000, you're likely eligible for the full amount. But don't worry if you're slightly above these thresholds. There's a gradual phase-out system in place that might still put some extra cash in your pocket. The real question is, how did Trump manage to get this approved when so many other relief proposals have failed? The answer lies in a clever combination of political maneuvering and economic strategy. By working across party lines and leveraging his influence with key congressional leaders, Trump has managed to build surprising bipartisan support for this initiative. But here's what makes this different from previous stimulus efforts. The funding doesn't rely solely on government debt. Instead, it's being partially funded through a combination of redirected foreign aid and strategic budget reallocations. This approach has helped win over some fiscal conservatives who previously opposed similar relief measures. But let's get to what you're really wondering about: the timeline. When can you actually expect to see this money? According to the latest implementation schedule, the rollout will begin within the next 60 days. The IRS has already been instructed to prepare its systems for this massive undertaking, and they're planning to use the same efficient distribution methods that worked so well during previous stimulus payments. But here's something crucial you need to know. There are specific steps you'll need to take to ensure you receive your payment as quickly as possible. First and foremost, make sure your information is up to date with the IRS. If you've moved recently or changed banks, you'll want to update these details immediately. The good news is that if you received previous stimulus payments without issues, you're likely already in good shape. But what if you're among the millions of Americans who've had changes in their financial situation since the last stimulus? Don't worry, there's a provision for that too. This relief package includes a special consideration for those who've experienced significant income changes in the past year. If you've lost your job, taken a pay cut, or faced other financial hardships, you might be eligible for additional support beyond the basic $1,000 check. This is where things get really interesting, and it's something that hasn't been widely reported in the mainstream media. The package includes a supplemental payment of up to $500 for those who can demonstrate substantial financial hardship due to current economic conditions. This means some families could receive up to $15 in total relief. But here's the catch: you'll need to provide documentation to support your claim for the additional amount. What kind of documentation? Think pay stubs showing reduced hours, unemployment records, or other proof of financial hardship. Let's talk about the potential impact of this relief package on the broader economy. Economic experts are already weighing in, and many believe this could be exactly what the economy needs right now. With consumer spending showing signs of slowdown and small businesses still struggling in many areas, injecting billions of dollars directly into the hands of consumers could provide a significant boost to local economies across the nation. But there's another aspect of this package that hasn't received much attention: its potential effect on inflation. You might be wondering, won't putting more money into circulation just make inflation worse? This is where Trump's team has been particularly clever. The funding mechanism for these payments has been specifically designed to minimize inflationary impact. How? By offsetting the costs through spending cuts in other areas rather than simply printing more money. Here's something else you need to know: this relief package isn't just about the direct payments. It's part of a broader economic stimulus plan that includes incentives for businesses to create more jobs and invest in American communities. This means the $1,000 check could be just the beginning of the financial benefits you'll see from this program. But what does this mean for the average American family in practical terms? Let's put this into perspective. For a family of 4 with qualifying income, this could mean $2,000 in direct payments, assuming both parents qualify, plus potential additional benefits from the broader economic stimulus measures. This could be the difference between making ends meet and falling behind on bills for many families. But there's more to consider. What about the long-term implications of this program? Critics have raised concerns about the national debt, but supporters point to the potential economic growth this stimulus could generate. When people have more money to spend, businesses see increased revenue, which leads to job creation and economic expansion. It's a cycle that could help offset the initial cost of the program. But what's really interesting is how this program differs from previous stimulus efforts. Unlike past stimulus packages that were often rushed through with little planning, this one includes measures to ensure the money is used effectively. There are incentives for recipients to invest in American-made products and support local businesses, which could help maximize the economic impact of each dollar spent. This strategic approach could make this stimulus more effective than previous ones at generating lasting economic benefits. Now, let's address some of the rumors and misinformation circulating about this relief package. No, you won't have to pay this money back on your taxes next year. No, receiving this payment won't affect your eligibility for other government benefits. And no, there isn't a secret application process or special website you need to visit to claim your check. Beware of scammers who might try to take advantage of this situation. The government will never ask you to pay a fee to receive your relief payment. Another crucial aspect of this package is its impact on small businesses. While the direct payments to individuals are grabbing headlines, the program includes provisions to help small business owners weather current economic challenges. This could mean more job security for workers and better opportunities for those seeking employment. But what steps should you take right now to prepare for your payment? The first step is to ensure you're in the system. If you filed taxes in the past 2 years, you're probably all set. If not, there will be a simple process to register for your payment. The key is to stay informed and be ready to act when the system goes live. This is exactly why subscribing to this channel is so important. We'll keep you updated with all the latest developments and step-by-step guidance on securing your payment. Looking ahead, what does this mean for future economic relief programs? This could set a new precedent for how government assistance is structured and delivered. The success or failure of this program could influence economic policy for years to come. But more importantly, what does it mean for you and your family right now? As we wrap up this breaking news update, remember that knowledge is power when it comes to these relief programs. The more informed you are, the better positioned you'll be to take full advantage of this opportunity. That's why I'm committed to bringing you the latest updates and insights as this story continues to develop.